Today I want to demonstrate what happens when you cry in space, because I cry all the time. I'm not going to cry right now, though.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Amish Space Station, and I wanted to do a video addressing, this is going to be a series. This is part one of what I do, and I'm also going to give some final thoughts on Owen Benjamin and clear up a couple things that I have said and things like that. So first off, I want to explain to everybody why I do what I do, okay? People wonder, why do I expose shills? If I don't like someone or I don't, agree with someone, why don't I just turn them off, etc., etc.? It's just, I'm going to explain it very briefly because people need to grasp this. Okay, I expose shills because of one particular reason. Mainly, these shills have to be exposed. You're all free to talk about anything that you want to talk about. You're free to lie to the public. I'm not bashing your right to free speech. You can lie as much as you want. You can shill as much as you want. You can two-time and two-face. You can fight, bicker, and argue. I don't care. It's still my job to expose you for the shill and for the liars that you are if I'm talking about you. And I'm not going to stop exposing shills. Because if you allow these other people who are shills to infiltrate the minds of the masses, that's where you get those things that have happened throughout history, where you get those problems with leaders coming in, everyone believing that someone is a heretic and, everyone attacking them and blah, blah, blah. If you are misunderstood, okay? And that goes for all fronts. If you're misunderstood, you can lead people down the wrong path, and it's hard to get to get back on top of some kind of armed militia. Okay, and that's the way it happens. That's what it comes to when you get these countries and these other places who take over. And people are wondering, well, why did they stand up? Why didn't they stand up? Why did they let this happen? Why are they letting their rights being taken away? Right now, we are in America and our rights are being taken away right now. We have lies on the news. We have all of this other stuff. That is why it's important to expose shills, because people have lost their lives trying to expose all of these plants and these hacks that they put into this community. So my final thoughts, just to polish it off, first off, I don't really care how any of you feel. A lot of you, half of you, 50% of you, or slightly less, gave me thumbs down on my Owen Benjamin video because nobody thinks he's a shill. Everyone disagrees, blah, 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 so forth, whatnot, blah, 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 cry me a river. I don't care if you agree or you disagree. You're disagreeing with me and you're starting a fight right here, even though I just voiced my opinion. That proves that Owen Benjamin is a shill right there. And I should not even have to go into any further detail. Owen Benjamin is not a person that is liked by many, many people, okay? He has a cult following, okay, that attack people constantly. And I'm actually going to be exposing some of those people. They're coming up. I got a few videos where I'm actually going to be exposing some of the stuff that gets said to me by a lot of these cult fans. Like, I'm not allowed to voice my opinion. I don't have to like Owen Benjamin because he says that he's a flat earther. I don't have to like him. Okay? So you all need to understand that I do what I do because I do not want people influenced by idiots. Do you understand? Because it is dangerous. okay? To have millions of people looking at another particular group of people in a certain type of way, like the way that ballers look at flat earthers, because they are being spoon-fed nothing but lies continuously without end, okay? So hopefully everyone understands what I mean by that, okay? We have people like Script Man Dan, okay? Okay, Mrs. Simon Dan up here getting 200,000 views within a few hours of uploading. He is reaching a insane amount of people because he is a shill who is put here to do just that. Okay? And the problem with that is that there is a good amount of people who believe him and take what he says very seriously. So for a lot of truthers, you're wondering why? Why am I exposing these people? Why do I waste my time on these people? It's because there are a lot of lost individuals who are believing what these people are actually saying out of their mouths. And I understand that it's hard for you to understand that, especially being, truthers and stuff. But that is the way that these things work. And people need to wake up and they need to understand the way that these things work. Okay? Constantly, this is the second time that I've seen the Flat Earth Conference actually get, on the news and cause a whole bunch of issues and stuff like that. We can't have that happening. We can't have that happening. That's something that every flat earther right now and the lead flat earthers need to understand, every single one of them. We cannot have that type of stuff happening. Okay, because when you get infiltrated and when you get full of shills and full of games and things, it makes things look a particular way. I don't care what anyone says, that Behind the Curve documentary reached millions. That Logan Paul mockumentary reached millions. And you need to understand the damage that does. Okay, because as soon as people hear flat earth, they turn off and they remember those things. So you can't reach the millions that you want to reach as long as you do not expose these people for the shills that they really are. And I'm talking about all of them who hurts the flat earth community. Not just the ones that you think are okay, that you believe are cool. No. We have been lied to on a monumental scale. And as far as I'm concerned, if people want to call me the shill police, you can call me the shill police. I don't care. I am here to expose shills because they don't like to be in the light. Every single one of these demonic globs, as Red Pill Philosophy likes to say, and I agree with them 100%. They are globs, and they are angry, and they do not like to be exposed in the light. Okay? This is part one of why. This is just an introduction. Part one, the introduction of why I expose shills. Okay? I'm going to go through this very detailed, and I'm going to give you countless examples of from, the towers to World War II, okay, to everything that's been going on, including Black Tom, to I'm going to be covering every subject because there's a lot of misunderstanding happening in these subjects and a lot of people are not understanding. And like I said, and I'm going to say this on a lot of my videos, there is a bigger cover-up happening, and the bigger cover-up that's happening is the cover-up of history. Okay? Because the stuff that you all are repeating half of the time, even in the flat earth community, is not accurate. Okay, so I also want to say this to hacking the headlines. I am going to be doing a video on you pretty soon because I see what you're doing. I see how you're shilling, telling people that the Bible is actually written in Greek when you know that the Bible is not written in Greek. Okay, it was translated into Greek first. Okay, translated from. Okay, so hacking the headlines. Yeah, you're up on that list. Hey, Gas Chamber USA. Guess what? You're definitely up on that list. Okay. Who else do we have? Some John X Army. crackhead, you're definitely up on that list, my friend. And I got a few videos of you and all of your crack rocks that you keep telling people that come from the stars and the ancients and the Star Wars and Luke Skywalker with the Power Rangers. Okay, I'm definitely going to be doing some videos on you because you're leading every single person on your playlist astray. Okay, Richie from Boston. I don't have much. Okay, but as far as Richie from Boston, I do have a few complaints about what actually is going on with some of the stuff that you're saying. I agree with most of it. It's just like I said, everyone is jumping to the names of the Father, the names of the Son, and nobody's doing their research. There is answers out here that we all need to find. They are there. So don't just, well, religion's religion and the Bible is all we have to go off of. We don't have anything else. Oh, yes, we do. It's just very ugly and you might not like it when someone tells it to you. Okay, if it goes against your Christianity. Okay, but like I said, this is not a Christianity network. Okay, it's one thing. I talk about scriptures on this network, but I am not talking about Christianity. Okay, because that is man-made. And we all need to wake up and realize that everything in the flat earth community has been flipped to hide the creator. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a ball earth instead of a flat earth, okay, whether there's space instead of no space, okay, whether there's planets instead of no planets, all right? Everyone understand, okay, the equator, everything, the core, everything is made to discredit, okay, the creator, everything. So if you think for 1 minute that they did not alter the Bible, you are smoking crack, okay? The thing is that there's people who have decoded this and you need to listen to them. Every flat earther does, okay? From every camp, I don't care where you're from, you need to find the real truth, okay? Because you're being lied to again. The same as the earth. You need to find it. I know where it's at, and I will be exposing it, and I will be showing it. So all of you who are wondering why it is that I do what I do, this is why. Because it is for the future generations, and it is for truth. I am a truther. I search for truth. I don't find truth like the flat earth and then stop searching. I continuously search for truth. I don't just instantly believe that, okay, the earth is flat and the Bible's real. No. There's books that's been left out of the Bible that we need to examine. You understand? There's other religions that we need to look into the origins of. Do you understand? Does everyone understand? So don't question me about some Owen Benjamin. Owen Benjamin is the last thing on my mind. Okay? Okay, because people who come in the middle and argue and start fights and things like that and start divisions and stuff for no apparent reason, okay, they're not people that I would trust at all, okay? So people need to understand that history does matter, okay? Last thing I just want to touch on real quick, I don't want to hear anything else on my network about some stupid mud floods in Tartaria. You're never going to find out the truth of Tartaria. You're never going to find that out. Ever. Stop looking it up. You have no idea what history is real and what history is fake. You're never going to find it. Stop wasting time on that stupid tartar crap. Mud flood crap. You don't even know the truth of your own religion and Bible and scriptures. You don't even know what language they were translated to and from. And you're trying to talk about some tartar. No. Okay? Don't be stupid. Okay? This is part 1. On the next part, I'm going to be addressing Geordie Rose. And I'm going to be addressing CERN. And I'm going to be addressing these demonic, so-called demonic entities. I'm also going to be addressing the Mandela effect. Okay? Oh, yeah, I'm going to rip it. And I'm also going to make some videos on those first couple people that I shouted out. And that's coming. So feel free to leave some comments, or not. I really don't care. This is just here for reference. This is here as a track record to show that these shills are actually being exposed. So until next time.